Hello, Brad and Lori. Happy 25 years of anniversaries together. Really so proud of you. I have about 5 things I wanted to share with you. I do have a fun memory of when Brad proposed to you, Lori, and how he did it. But when he was planning it, I remember seeing it on the dining room table where we eat all the time, and I remember that very thick ring book he made a hole in and to put your ring in, and I thought that was really special. And I did think it was funny as well, but I thought it was really unique and awesome. What I remember about your wedding day is I remember it was perfect, and I remember I was really excited for the both of you, and as well I was planning on going on my mission shortly thereafter. So that was a really special time for me, and I remember going through the temple with you, Lori, and that was really special. Um, sorry. What I admire, what I admire about you two is the love that you two have for one another and your family, and the joy that comes from being around you and and your family and the spirit that's in your home. What I see in the next 25 years is more of the same. You guys are going to be wonderful grandparents and in-laws, and your grandchildren are going to love you, and of course you're going to adore them. And in closing, I remember during your courting period that you guys, I remember on one occasion I was at Lori's house with Brad, and Brad was feeling pretty sick, and he came home and had an opportunity to give him a blessing that evening, and that is one of the things that changed my life, because I was able to use the priesthood and use that on my brother. So I really love you guys, and looking forward to the next 25 years.
Ga 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 ga. Ga ga ga. Ga ga. Let the storm rage on. Can't have the bad in me anyway.
Well, what else is there really to say?
Except you guys are such a great example to us. We admire your relationship with each other and with your kids, and we want to be just like you.
I mean, other than that. Happy anniversary, 25th. Happy 25th anniversary! Woo!
I love you.
Hey Brad and Lori, happy 25th anniversary. I admire many things about you guys, but two of the top are I admire that you both choose each other first. I think it's very admirable that you are sure to do your Friday night date every week, and that you never miss out on that. You always choose each other. And another thing I admire about you guys is that you never say bad things about each other. I think in your 25 years of marriage, I've never heard either one of you say an unkind word about the other, and I think that's pretty amazing.
I remember just meeting your family and babysitting your kids with Lisa, and you guys have been a great example of how to raise children and have a good family, and that's been a good example to look to as we raise our own children. And hopefully our kids will be half the kids your kids are. But happy anniversary.
We love you guys. Happy anniversary.
One of the things that I am so thankful for about Brad and Lori is their great example of always making it a point to go out on weekly dates. And because of their example in doing that, James and I have made it an effort to do that every week also, and it has brought such a difference into our marriage and strengthened our relationship. So I appreciate Brad and Lori's example to us of doing weekly date nights so that our marriage could be hopefully as strong as theirs is. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Brad and Lori. You know, I was thinking about this for a long time, and I remember how wonderful it was when you were first married and you would take me to soccer games and make out in the back seat of the car. Actually, I don't think that happened. I'm just kidding, everybody. I was thinking about Uncle Spencer for a minute, something maybe he would have said, and I left it clean. So the rest of the story is really, you guys are wonderful in how you treat each other, and it's great to watch up closely and see how you love one another and you love your children, and you've been great examples to us. I also want to show you that I can wiggle my ears. Hold on. I don't know why I did that, but I did. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Happy anniversary. And
Happy anniversary, Brad
and Lori.
Brad and
We love
Lori,
you.
Love
We
you.
love you.
Love you.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey Brad, happy 25th anniversary. I'm so proud of you guys. I wasn't able to make it to your courtship or your wedding, but I've definitely benefited from the years that have come after that. I think what really speaks to how important and influential you've been in my life is the fact that I have more pictures of me and you two than I have of me and Mom and Dad together.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Have I told you there's no one else above you? Fill my heart with gladness, take away all my sadness.
Thank you for being such a good example of a married couple that works together to raise their children in the gospel, and for the example of your love for each other and your respect. And I love you all. I love you both. That's all good.
Congratulations, Lori and Brad. Your marriage has definitely been, a great example for me, and Chad and I have been able to see just the dedication and love you have for one another. Of course, I obviously wasn't part of the family back during your courtship and marriage. As you know, I'm the newest and also the brownest member of this family. But I can't say that I have been able to privilege from your example and just your love for one another. Something that I think of often is just how well you've raised your children and how just kind and generous they are. It's just a good testament of what you've instructed in them and how they've been raised. Some words that come to mind when I think about your marriage, I've kind of already expressed them, but love, kindness, and especially generosity. Generosity kind of weighs in my mind so much because I remember Brad promising Shannon and I that we'd be able to go anywhere in the world on our honeymoon, and he would pay for our airfare. Just want you to know that I still have that in mind. I think we're planning a trip to Europe this summer. Looking at ticket prices, it's going to be about $3,000 runaway tickets, so $6,000 total for us. So again, just you can demonstrate your generosity by paying that $6,000 for us this summer, just to put it on the radar. But all kidding aside, we do love you, and we're very happy for you.
Hey, Mom and Dad. Say hi.
Hi.
We're repping Spencer and Mandy Nally family tonight, and this is a message from them.
Brad, Lori, good to see you. It's Spencer. I'm here to tell y'all about a funny memory I have of Brad and Lori. I remember going to the Saturday night dances with my big bro, and I was able to drive Brad and Lori around. You know, I was their personal chauffeur, and I just remember watching them cuddling and kissing in the back seat while I drove them home. Go to Apache Rentals.
One thing is for sure, Brad and Lori have set an example of being true and faithful to one another and loving one another through the good times and the bad, and honoring the covenants that they made in the sacred temple. I couldn't be prouder for the example they both have set for me, Mandy, and my kids. We love you, Brad and Lori. Congratulations on a big milestone in your life. Love, Spencer, Mandy, and kids.
Happy anniversary. It's a birthday.
Whoa.
Oh, use the power of the faith. Like he's scaring me.
Happy anniversary. Hey, Brad and Lori, congratulations on 25 years. We don't remember much about your courtship because it was more than 3 weeks ago, but I do remember that she was supposedly waiting for some missionary, and Brad busted a move and got his game on, and now you guys have a beautiful family that we all admire, and you guys have a marriage that is a good example to us and we respect, and we want to say happy anniversary in the words of Andrea Bocelli. Hit it, yo. Dude, wait, I like it. Cuando vivo solo sueño un horizonte, falta de palabras. En la sombra entre luces todo es negro para mi mirada. Si tú no estás junto a mí aquí, tú en tu mundo separado del mío por un abismo. Oye, llámame a tu mundo lejano. I skipped a word right there. Por ti volaré. Espera que llegaré. I don't know the words good enough. Por ti volaré. Por cielos y mares hasta tu amor, abriendo los ojos por fin, contigo viviré. Cuando estás lejana, sueño un horizonte, falta de palabras. Y yo sé que siempre estás ahí, ahí, Aye, aye.